This is a really big flock of herons that took off because people are still shooting fireworks. It's really dangerous for migrating birds to be migrating and flying at night. It's really easy for them to hit power lines and other things or land in really messed up places. And it's a really good example of how, we didn't have this tradition of shooting fireworks 10, 20 years ago. And if people would just spend the same resources of helping others or, sharing food or making something positive, it would be really amazing. And there's another group as well. This was a really large group, several hundred herons. You hear them over there. They're actually looking for each other. It could be the same flock, and they got split up. And they're flying in circles as well. Yeah. And they're calling out to each other, and there's the other group. Wow, this is the big one. And the other one is actually circling back and calling to this one as well. Yeah, and this is really, there's so many birds that die every year and so many animals that are really messed up. Dogs, household animals even, and really, especially birds. A ton of birds gets killed, flies into different objects at night. And this is really unusual how they're split up. Herons always fly in a really, really big group. So this whole flock just got completely broken up. And look at this. It's almost completely dark. Jest praktycznie całkowicie ciemno i te żurawie nadal latają, nadal krążą. The same herons, it's almost half an hour later and completely dark. And the same herons are flying in the dark. Still circling. It's another risk of not just flying into something, is just complete exhaustion, because very often they have a really hard time landing in a place, not knowing what the place is or not feeling secure, so they end up flying for really, really extended periods of time. And the camera is not even recording, not even able to get enough light, and aparat nawet nie może zarejestrować wystarczająco światła, żeby cokolwiek zobaczyć, ale je słychać. You can hear them. And they're circling around the same place where they actually took off from, but not exactly. So that could be it, is that they're having a really hard time finding a safe and secure place. And it sounds like it's a really much smaller group, so they got separated again. It's really important for them to actually travel, because they're guiding each other. There's very often older herons guiding the young ones. So yeah, it's really sad, and it shows how, human hubris and just wanting to get satisfied and entertained very often has like really horrible repercussions. To też pokazuje, jak po prostu ludzka pycha i takie, egoizm i chęć tylko zadowolenia siebie bardzo często ma takie naprawdę smutne konsekwencje.